nervous? What is her attitude heading into this one? And we had a chance to talk to her earlier this afternoon.
Maddie, you're 1 point away from breaking the all-time career scoring record. First of all, when it happens, I know this is a projected question, but when it happens, how do you think it's going to make you feel?
Relieved. I mean, it's been in the back of my head since last game when Bear announced it, but it's going to be a relief knowing that all my hard work that I've done through my 5 years now is paying off, but also it's a reminder of how thankful I am to be in this program and a blessing to have like the teammates that I have, because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them acting so unselfish and letting me do my thing. And
Maddie, how much of a better ball player are you now than when you first stepped onto this court?
So much better. It all came from discipline and motivating myself on days that I didn't feel like doing anything. A big thing for me was conditioning. Being in shape for college basketball is such a huge thing, and people don't realize it until it's too late. And that COVID year, we didn't start till January, and I had a lot of extra time on my hands. So I went and would work out every day and getting conditioned, and that helped me tremendously in becoming the player I am, because not only did it elevate my defense, it helped me move off the ball more, which gave me more opportunities for my teammates to score and for myself to get back in situations that I needed to work on from before.
4 or 5 years ago, when you were making the decision as to where to go, you probably had a lot of decisions to make. What was the overriding factor for you coming to the Mount?
Probably meeting the teammates and coming to a game and knowing what it's all about. I remember walking into the locker room, and I didn't know much about the Lauryn Hill story, but I remember when I walked in, it was just, I knew it was family, because you could see how much Coach Bear cared and how much the teammates cared, and putting her bobblehead before every game. Like, we touch that still to this day. We pray in her honor because we know that it's something bigger than just basketball. Like, basketball's going to go away, but that's why another reason I picked was for my education, because I knew one day basketball would go away, but I wanted to be with people that I knew was going to trust me and treat me like family.
Take a deep breath and good luck today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Maddie Haberthy before this afternoon's ball game, tied with Julie Bierman, 1,453 points over her 5 years at the Mount. Well, looking at Heidelberg this afternoon, the Student Princes have struggled to find a rhythm early in this season. And last year, in the COVID-ranked year, they won just one game and lost 12. But their head coach, Rachel Ferry, in her second year as head coach, has added 12 freshmen to the team, and she's also added 2 junior transfers to the roster. They are accompanied by new assistant coaches under Ferry, Brady Grogan and Danielle Bradley. They are experienced, though, because they are bringing back 5 returners from last year, and they are all juniors. Bailey Walter, who's averaging a double-double, Alyssa Martin, Sarah Schutz, and Taylor Reppert, along with sophomore Kayla Redos. Now, among the newest members are twins Annika Sweeney and Lily Sweeney. They are juniors who transferred from Mount Union and offer an array of skills from excellent ball handling to three-point shooting. Now, the Student Princes started the season on November 9th with a win over NCAC foe Kenyon, 68-53, but since that time, they have lost 3 in a row. They fell at Carnegie Mellon in Pittsburgh by 8, at Case Western Reserve by 3, and then on Wednesday night, they dropped a game against unbeaten Albion, 75-50. Ratliff and Lily Sweeney finished in double figures with 11 points and 10 points respectively to lead Heidelberg. Turnovers, though, have plagued the Student Princes throughout their first 4 games as they come in with a record of 1-3. They registered 24 points, Albion did, on Wednesday night against Heidelberg turnovers. Albion also tallied a staggering 50 points in the paint compared to Heidelberg's 20. And today's game is going to end up a 4-game road trip for Heidelberg. You talk about a rough start. They opened up at home, won that game, and then this is the final game of a 4-game road trip in which they have dropped the initial 3. The Student Princes are going to open up their OAC schedule against Baldwin Wallace at home on December 1st. And in all, the team this year is going to play a full 25-game schedule. The last time these two teams met was on November the 19th, 2018, almost 3 years ago to the day. Heidelberg won that game 59-47 over the Mount. All time, Heidelberg has never lost to the Mount. They lead it 5-0 over the Lions. The coaches, Rachel Ferry, another outstanding coach, young coach. She's only in her second year, but believe it or not, folks, she hasn't even coached a full season yet. Her career record is 2-15. She's got 17 games under her belt, and by now you would think she'd have almost 30 games, but nope. She's got 17 games under her belt thanks to the COVID-ranked year a year ago. She got the job on June 12th, 2020, when she became the 10th head coach in Heidelberg's history, and she led them, as I said earlier, to a 1-12 record in the shortened season. She has never coached against the Mount. Meanwhile, Dan Benjamin has coached one game against Heidelberg. He is 0-1 against them. The reigning Heartland Conference Coach of the Year has a career record of 56 wins, 110 defeats. He's got 33 wins in the Heartland Conference and 77 defeats. When we come back, we'll check out what's going on with Ohio State football here this afternoon. Also tell you about the Division III college football playoffs that are going on today. A look at the Heartland Conference, and we'll preview Tuesday night's game for the men of Mount St. Joseph. When we return, we're about 16 minutes away from the tip-off of today's game. I'm Dave Mitchell. Good to have you along this afternoon, and we'll be back right after this.
Your shipping manager left to find himself, leaving you lost. You need to hire. I need Indeed. Indeed you do. Indeed Instant Match instantly delivers quality candidates matching your job description. Visit Indeed.com/hire.
Now on the Mount St. Joseph campus, it's the Roar Store. Located in the Harrington Center, the Roar Store is designed to meet the needs of our students, whether it's spiritware, gifts, or snacks. But the Roar Store is more. They offer everything from notebooks to laundry detergent, even brake fluid and tire repair, plus a wide range of food and drink. And it's just a walk away. It's not just a bookstore, it's an everything store. The Roar Store in the Harrington Center on the campus of Mount St. Joseph University. Well, our next broadcast game is coming up on Tuesday night here at the Harrington Center, where the Mount St. Joseph men will be entertaining Asbury College out of Kentucky. Asbury, an NAIA school, but they are planning on shifting into Division III in the next couple of years. The tip-off will be at 7 o'clock here from the Harrington Center, and I'll be on to the pregame show at 6:30 here on UltimateSportsTalk.com. The Lion men, they are 2-2 on the season heading into that game. They lost over the past weekend in the Laurel Hill Tip-Off Classic on Sunday, 82-68, but they did win on Saturday over Bethany, 85-43. And after Tuesday, the Mount men will be back in action and start the Heartland Conference schedule on December 4th, right here at the Harrington Center at 4 p.m. against the Anderson Ravens. So actually that is 2 weeks from today. They'll get the Thanksgiving weekend off, and then in 2 weeks from today, they will open up the Heartland Conference schedule. Now, the unusual part of all this is they get the weekend off after Thanksgiving to let their stomachs settle down after eating turkey over the past few days. But the funny thing about the schedule is the Lions are going to open up the new year on New Year's Day in Defiance against the Yellow Jackets. So on New Year's Day at 3 in the afternoon, the Lions are going to be playing a basketball game. Well, I'm beginning to wonder if either team is really going to want to be on the floor that afternoon. Nonetheless, the Lions will be back in action on Tuesday night, and then they'll be off until December 4th here at the Harrington Center against Anderson. The women will also be playing that day. They will tip it off at 2 o'clock that afternoon against Anderson. We'll have both games for you on Ultimate Sports Talk. In college football action, in case you missed it in the NCAA Division III college football pairings, the Lions did not make it. Rose-Hulman did, and they are playing DePauw this afternoon. And that game should be getting underway right about now. But last night, in a late development in the region, Carnegie Mellon out of Pittsburgh had to withdraw from the NCAA playoffs. There was no reason given, but because of the lateness that Carnegie Mellon dropped out, the NCAA could not add another team. So Carnegie Mellon's game will just go on as a did not play. It'll be a forfeit, and their opponent will move forward. And that happened late last night. In Mount St. Joseph Wrestling, the next match for the Lions will be a duel at John Carroll. That comes up tomorrow. Should be around 2 o'clock. That's going to be followed by a December 4th appearance, 2 weeks from today, at the Ohio Northern Invitational in Ada. The D3 national preseason rankings came out a week ago. Hope is on top of everything. They are the number 1 team so far, trying at number 3. John Carroll came in at number 8 in schools around the area. DePauw is at number 19. Baldwin Wallace is ranked 21st coming into the first preseason rankings, and the only team out of the Heartland that got any votes was Transylvania. They got votes, but they were not ranked in the top 25. As far as taking a look at the Heartland Conference women's overall standings, nobody's played a conference game as of yet. There are 3 unbeaten teams so far: Franklin, Hanover, and Transy, all at 1-0. Then comes Defiance at 2-1. Bluffton, Manchester are each 1-1. The Mount is at 1-2. Then comes Rose-Hulman at 0-1. Anderson 0-2, and Earlham is at 0-3. Now, taking a look at what has happened over the last couple of nights around women's basketball in the Heartland Conference. Earlham fell to the University of Cincinnati out of Claremont on Thursday night in the only game played, 77-56. That game went on in Batavia. Last night, just a couple of games, Transylvania went over the 100-point mark. They defeated Eastern Nazarene College 103-46, and Rose-Hulman lost to North Park University 58-48. Now this afternoon around women's college basketball in the Heartland, in games other than this one, Oglethorpe University is entertaining Franklin. That game tipped off at about 1 o'clock this afternoon. St. Mary's will be at Defiance today. Adrian College goes to Manchester. Hanover will be traveling to Otterbein. It will be Anderson and Augustana College. That game will tip off at the same time this one does. And then at 3 o'clock this afternoon in Chicago, Elmhurst will be hosting Rose-Hulman. Really interesting there. I'm surprised Rose-Hulman didn't try to move that game, considering their football team will be playing DePauw today. A couple of games tomorrow in women's basketball, and this one going on in Worcester. Hanover will be playing Westminster, Pennsylvania in the Worcester Women's Classic, and Transylvania will be taking on Tufts University. That game is going on in Boston, Massachusetts. Here this afternoon, it is Heidelberg coming in with a record of 1-3, and the Mount St. Joseph Lions 1-2. I'm Dave Mitchell. We'll be back to talk with head coach Dan Benjamin about this afternoon's game after this.
Changing lives is what great teachers do. Mount St. Joseph University's Reading Science program that uses highly effective research-based methods improved my students' lives and helped me climb higher in my career. Begin your ascent at msj.edu/read.
Indeed presents Closing the Interview with Mariano Rivera.
First, do some research on the team. That's a great lineup. And know what you work. Make sure that you have some good lighting. That works too. Then find the right grip and let it fly.
Hi.
You got this.
Hi.
Dayton Children's cares about the health of your children. I'm Kirk Herbstreit. Growing up in Centerville, my parents taught me the importance of being healthy, and now I'm teaching my kids. Childhood obesity is on the rise, but there are small steps that we can take to fight it. Turn off video games and go outside, ride bikes, go to the park, or learn a new dance. Parents, once we get moving, our kids will follow.
Dayton Children's, experts you trust, caring for the children you love.
Real quick before this afternoon's ball game in our interview with Dan Benjamin, the Ohio State Buckeyes are really giving it to the Michigan State Spartans here this afternoon in their final home game of the year. The Buckeyes winning at 49-0 with 35 seconds left to go in the first half of that game. Heidelberg comes into this afternoon's ballgame with a record of 1-3 overall. They are 0-3 away from their friendly confines. They've played 4 games this year, and they're being led by Bailey Walter. Walter has averaged a double-double with a scoring average of 12.3 a game and 11 rebounds a contest. She is the only student prince in double-figure scoring. As a team, Heidelberg averages 55.5 points per game, and they give up 60.8, but yet they're not shooting the ball very well, folks. They're shooting just 32% from the field and 21% from three-point range. For the Mount, Dan Benjamin in his 8th year, he's got his point guard back this afternoon, Chloe Jansen, but he loses one of his forwards, Carly Dalton, and we talked with Bear about that earlier today.
Dan, as we head into this afternoon's game against Heidelberg, really this is the last non-conference game that you guys have got before you head into the conference schedule on Wednesday against Defiance. So looking at everything, the way it's gone throughout the first few games, how do you feel where the team's at right now?
Well, I think we got a lot of room to grow, Dave, to be honest with you. You know, if you had asked me about a month ago how we were looking, I was super excited. Not that I'm not today, but when you lose 3 potential starters early in that scrimmage, and you're only a week and a half away from starting the season, you kind of start thinking, what am I going to do? How am I going to give us opportunities to be successful? And we came out of the gate and didn't play well against Wilmington, and then we played a nice game against Spalding, and then Owu came in, who's very good, and we didn't have the horses at all in any of those games, to be honest with you. So we get a few people back, but we also lost a few this week with some illnesses and another injury. So I think we're kind of where we should be, but I was hoping we'd be 2-1, 3-0 maybe. But you know, if we can come out here today and get a W against Heidelberg, that'd be great, because you know, going into the conference being 2-2 against Defiance next Wednesday would be big for us.
You know, I didn't get to see the game against Owu, but Ohio Wesleyan, they're really, really good, aren't they?
Oh, they're really good. There's no doubt they're really good. But, you know, if you go back and watch the first quarter and probably even the second quarter, maybe 2 to 3 minutes in the third, we hung with them. And we hung with them only with about 7 girls. They're definitely taller than us. We were definitely in better shape. You could see it. But, you know, it's like a heavyweight fight there. You get worn down, and all of a sudden you're going to start making more mistakes physically and mentally, and you can't have that. So,
Bear, when you look at your team, you've got Jansen coming back. That's a big addition.
Oh, having Chloe back out there as the leader as a point, it's going to be huge. And a lot of people forget that she was a big part of our defensive rebounding ability last year in the zone. She was top 9 in our conference. And, you know, at 5'7" point guard, there's nothing sweeter than to see your point guard get a rebound and be able to go up the floor and go. How much she's going to be able to go, I don't know today, Dave, to be honest with you. I know emotionally the adrenaline will be there for her. I know she was excited that she was allowed to come back today. She kept telling me she wanted to be the one to get the assist for Maddie to break the record, and hopefully that happens. But I know Chloe, she won't force it. She'll just play basketball.
Carly Dalton's going to miss today's game. Now, Carly hasn't played up to her potential as of yet, but she's still doing the small things on the floor that you need as a coach.
Correct. She's definitely doing the small things, getting the loose balls, getting a rebound, getting to the free throw line. You know, I told Carly last week, I said that you can tell that the injury's bothering she like a typical player. I said, no, it's not, but her shooting wasn't as smooth, her free throw shooting wasn't as smooth, and that's a sign right there when you're shooting free throws and they're not your normal type smooth shots, and you can tell that it is bothering them, but they won't say it because that's what an athlete does. But if we can get her back healthy and use some of her speed getting down the floor and use her ability to get rebounds as well and get the ball out so we can go, you know, that's going to be big when she comes back and ready to go.
It's amazing how an athlete can respond to an injury if they're given a game or two off, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And unfortunately for Carly, we couldn't give her off the last game or so because we were shorthanded on the bench already. So, you know, she fought through and played for us and did the best she could. But, yeah, you give them a day off or two and a couple, 3 days off, they become healthy. And sometimes as coaches, we got to realize that and just say, hey, wait a minute. Is this game that important? Is that game, you know, conference games are the ones that are most important, you know, from here on out. Not that we don't want to give up any of these games, but we got to get healthy for sure.
Dan, this Maddie Haberthy breaking the record, how does that, in your eyes, what does that mean to the program?
That's pretty big, Dave, when you look at it, no matter what program you're involved in. Over the years, we've won some games, and we've changed the culture. We've had a couple winning seasons. We've made the tournament. Last year, we won our first tournament game in, I think, 18 years, maybe a little bit less. Don't quote me on that. But to have somebody come in any program, like I said, and break a record that's been there for 30 years, that's pretty amazing. And, I hope Maddie continues to do her thing, and I hope that record lasts for 40 for her.
I talked to her during the pregame show earlier. She seems a little nervous about this whole thing.
Yeah, it's funny because I tried to talk to her last week. We kept giving her ball when we were down 30-35, knowing that we weren't going to come back, just to get that last bucket or two, and she got fouled, went to the free throw line, and unlike Maddie, she missed a couple, but she just looked at me. Then the next day we talked, and she texted me Saturday night after the game and just said, thanks for believing in me, and I said, no problems. I have no problems with you playing the way you did. I know you're nervous, and I said, I'll call you on Sunday, and we talked, and she said, yeah, I was so nervous. I said, yeah, you just got to let it go. I said, do I got to sing Frozen again? And she started laughing. I said, that's what you got to be on this next game. Just play. It's going to happen. We all know it's going to happen. Just play basketball, and let's go out here and get you that point.
Last question. Heidelberg, their Bailey Walter double-double machine, basically, averaging 13 points a game. She's grabbing 12 rebounds a contest. How do you defend against a girl that is that good and can average in a double-double?
I don't know. Hopefully you can tell me, but we got about a half hour to an hour before we got to know. But she's going to be strong in the post, and we're going to have to dig a little bit more when she gets the ball down there. We're going to have to trap if we can. Our guards have to go get the ball on the floor when she puts it down. We talked about that in film this week. But, you're not going to stop her probably. So you gotta be smart and don't get in foul trouble. She gets her share of points. As long as we get more than she does as a team, then we're all right.
Good luck today.
Thank you, sir.
Well, as we said, Haberthy just 1 point away from breaking the all-time career scoring mark held by Julie Bierman and Maddie right now. 1,450 points, and of course the game will be stopped once that happens here this afternoon. But really, Maddie has not shot the ball extremely well in the first 3 games for the Lions. She's shooting just 25% of her shots, and she's put up more than twice the amount of shots of anybody else on the Lions team this year. For the keys for the today's game then for Heidelberg, control the pace and make Haberthy work for those shots here this afternoon. And for Mount St. Joseph, they need to move the ball around the perimeter and get the open shots, especially for Maddie and Shelby Turner here this afternoon. And the return of Chloe Jansen is going to be very pivotal in this game here this afternoon. And for the Lions, it's defense, defense, defense. Try to keep this game in the high 50s and the low 60s. When we come back, we'll take a look at the starting lineups and have the opening tip-off of this afternoon's ball game after this timeout.
I wanted to grow my leadership skills, but with work and a busy life, how could I fit it all in? Then I learned Mount St. Joseph University offers a flexible master's program in organizational leadership. For about 1 Saturday a month, I studied and refined my leadership skills alongside working professionals and top-notch professors. I'm now the leader I set out to be. The Mount's organizational leadership program helped me climb higher in my career. Begin your ascent at msj.edu/MSOL.
Are you ready to focus on your health and well-being? Are you ready to create a culture where the values of health and wholeness are promoted and practiced? I'm Tina Fosnock-Jolliffe, a proud MSJ alum and the founder of LIT Wellness Solutions. My years of experience as a registered and licensed dietitian nutritionist have taught me that lasting health transformation requires focusing on all dimensions of well-being and not just physical health. Check us out at litwellnesssolutions.com to learn more about how you can begin creating a culture of wellness for yourself, your family, and your business.
The Harrington Center on the campus of Mount St. Joseph University here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dave Mitchell. It is a pleasure having you along here this afternoon on UltimateSportsTalk.com. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for this afternoon's ball game. First of all, for the Heidelberg Student Princes, who are 1-3 on the season and in the midst of a 3-game losing streak. They will start at 1 forward. Number 25, points, 4 rebounds a game. And in the backcourt will be the twins from Mount Union. Number 22, Lily Sweeney, averaging 9 points a game. She's a 5'4 junior. And at the other guard will be number 1, Annika Sweeney, a 5'4 junior, averaging 5.5 points per ball game. So it's Walter, Rogers, Ballard, Sweeney, and Sweeney for the Heidelberg Student Princes under head coach Rachel Ferry in her second year. She has 2 wins in her career, 15 losses. She is assisted by Brady Grogan and Danielle Bradley. Now for the Mount St. Joseph Lions, the lineup a little bit different here today because of the injuries to Ella Olden-Dick and also Carly Dalton, who will not play today. Starting for the Lions at the guard positions will be number 12, Anaya Murphy. Murphy, a 5'8 freshman. At the other guard will be Chloe Jansen, making her first start of the year. Jansen, a 5'7 junior. She is number 24. And at the forward positions will be Haley Scott, number 33, a 5'7 senior, averaging 7.7 a game and 9 rebounds. Shelby Turner at the other forward, a 5'6 sophomore, number 23. She's averaging 12 points a game. And at the other forward will be number 3, Maddie Haberthy, a point away from the all-time career scoring mark. She is a 5'5 senior, averaging 21.3 points a game. So it's Haberthy, Turner, Scott, Murphy, and Jansen for the Lions, who are 1-3 under head coach Dan Benjamin in his 8th year, 56 wins against 110 losses. Lions in their home white uniforms with dark blue numerals. Heidelberg in their black uniforms with yellow lettering, red trim, and numerals. And the tip is controlled into the front court to Maddie Haberthy, and we are underway here at the Harrington Center. Heidelberg starts out in a 1-2-2 zone defense. With the basketball is Haberthy. Haberthy out between the circles with the ball, looking for that 1 point. Stops, top of the key, can't take the shot. Gets it off to Jansen. Jansen with it, right of the circle. You can tell the Lions want to get the ball to Haberthy. Jansen right of the lane, all the way to the bucket. Got the shot blocked out of bounds by Ballard. And the Lions will have it to the right of their own bucket with 2 on the shot clock. We have just begun. We've played 29 seconds. Inbounds pass Haberthy. Top of the key for the 3. No, off the back iron. And the rebound taken down by Heidelberg. They get it into the front court. Rogers clears it off on the right-hand side to Lily Sweeney. Lily Sweeney clears it off to Rogers. Rogers back to Lily Sweeney. To Rogers in the circle. Gets it back outside to Annika Sweeney for 3. Got it. Sweeney with 3. And the first lead of the game goes to Heidelberg, 3-0, 9 minutes to go. With the free throw line jumper as Murphy put it up no good, and the rebound taken down by Lily Sweeney. She'll bring it up the right side to the top of the circle, clears it off on the left-hand side. Rogers at the left wing, Lions in their 2-3 zone. On the right side is Annika Sweeney, bounce pass Rogers. Rogers underneath pass, Walker put up the shot, blocked out of the air, but taken down by Heidelberg. They get it back over to Sweeney for the right wing shot from inside the lane. Got it. That is Annika Sweeney. She has got 5 in the ball game, and it's 5-0 Heidelberg. Here comes Haberthy. Drives all the way to the bucket. Put up the shot. Blocked. And grabbing the rebound, Heidelberg, and tying her up is Haley Scott. Sweeney got the rebound. That's Annika Sweeney. She has done just about everything so far in this first minute 40. So the alternating jump ball will give it back to Heidelberg. As bringing it across the timeline is Lily Sweeney to Rogers, right of the lane to Ballard, and she threw it right past Annika Sweeney and out of bounds. First turnover of the ball game against either team, 8:10 to go in the first quarter. And it is 5-0 Heidelberg. Bringing it up is Jansen from left to right. Jansen bounce pass to Murphy, getting her first start of her collegiate career. Feeds it off to Haberthy around a pick. Ball knocked free from Haberthy, and it's stolen away by Annika Sweeney. Sweeney gets it over to Rogers with a right-hand dribble. Ball knocked free, stolen away by Shelby Turner. She'll take it all the way to the hole, lay it up, won't go. Rebound went right through the hands of Chloe Jansen, picked up by Lily Sweeney, lost control of it on the sideline, lost by Heidelberg into the front court, and they turn the ball over and give it back to the Lions. Boy, fast and furious throughout this first 2.5 minutes of action. Jansen making her first start of the season after coming back from that knee injury. Crossover dribble, hands it off to Haberthy, left wing. Gets a bounce pass to Murphy. Murphy is going to drive right of the lane all the way to the hole, lays it up and in. Boy, nice drive by Murphy. She's got 2, and it's 5-2. Heidelberg with the lead. In the back, into the front court, comes Lily Sweeney. Lily Sweeney gets it off to Annika Sweeney, stolen away by Shelby Turner. Turner dribbles all the way to the hole, lays it up. No, but she's fouled by Annika Sweeney on the way to the bucket, so Shelby Turner will be going line right, shooting 2. Lions getting a couple of key turnovers. They dropped down 5-0, but they've battled back. And going line right is Shelby Turner, shooting 71% from the stripe this year, puts it up and in. Shelby, with her first point of the ball game, came in averaging 12 points a game for the sophomore, makes it 5-3, 7:02 remaining in the first quarter. She spins it, picks it up, shoots it, short, and the rebound off a nice box out by Annika Sweeney. Sweeney will bring it across the timeline. Lions with some token pressure. On the right side, Rogers is going to drive to the right elbow, put up the floater from 14, won't go, and the rebound taken down by Anaya Murphy. Murphy clears it off to Jansen into the front court, top of the key to the line, stops right of the lane, gets it back outside to Murphy, now back to Jansen right wing, top of the key to Maddie Haberthy, still looking for that 1 point. Haberthy, bounce pass to Murphy on the right side. Murphy over on the left-hand side to Haberthy. She's going to drive the lane, throw up a floater from 5, hit the side iron, no good, and the rebound taken down by Rogers. She'll bring it into the front court with the dribble to the right elbow, clears it off on the right-hand side to Annika Sweeney, put up the shot, no, but it's pulled down out of the air by Ballard underneath the Walder, laid it up, no, and the rebound taken down by Chloe Jansen. Jansen will bring it up on the run for the Lions, crossover dribble, line, lane, Jansen right of the lane, laid it up, got it, and she's fouled. That's the Chloe Jansen that the Lions have been missing. Jansen with her first 2. She'll go to the line looking for 3. Checking into the ballgame, Taylor Ratliff for Heidelberg, and also into the lineup for Heidelberg will be Morgan Altenberger. Altenberger from Marietta, and Jansen hits the free throw. She has got 3, and the Lions have taken the lead at 6-5. 5:56 left to go in the first quarter. Rogers off on the right side to Ratliff, now back out to Rogers, left wing Sweeney, down on the baseline to Altenberger. Altenberger double teamed in the corner, can't find anyone. She's going to be tied up by Jansen, jump ball, and it goes back to the Lions. Lions good pressure defense, and now Heidelberg is going to use a timeout. 5:44 to go in this first quarter of play from the Harrington Center. Your score, it's the Mount 6, Heidelberg 5 on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
For more than a century, Mount St. Joseph University has prepared nursing leaders who serve their patients with the heart of a lion. Whether entering the nursing field, changing careers, or expanding your professional skills, innovative simulation labs and a variety of clinical sites prepare you to deliver exceptional patient care. With flexible undergraduate and graduate programs taught by highly credentialed faculty, the Mount will help you climb higher. Begin your ascent at msj.edu/nursing.
If you're looking for a pediatrician that will take time to listen with genuine concern and compassion, make an appointment with Mount St. Joseph alum Dr. Libby Spees. Call 513-246-8900. Dr. Spees has been a part of the Cincinnati area all of her life and has experienced a lifelong affinity for working with children and helps them feel comfortable. She gets to know the patient, not just their medical charts, but their interests, hobbies, likes, and dislikes. So become a part of the Spees medical family. Call today for an appointment. Dr. Libby Spees, 513-246-8900. Well, Ohio State leading Michigan State 49-0 at the half. Back here, 5:43 to go in the first quarter of action. Chloe Jansen with the basketball in the backcourt, feeds it ahead to Matt Haberthy after the timeout. Haberthy stops, pops from 12, got it! There's your record. 1,452 points to Maddie Haberthy score for the Mount St. Joseph Lions, breaking the record of Julie Bierman. And Haberthy will take a seat. What a career Maddie's had. Great accomplishment. 8-5. Lions lead it. And bringing it up on the right side, Ratliff. Ratliff gets it sideline right. Goes top of the circle to Rogers. Dribbles on the right side. Now back out front to Ratliff. Ratliff goes to Altenberger. Altenberger left wing against the 2-3 zone of the Lions. Altenberger left side. Can't pick up the dribble. Finally does. Lost the handle. 8 on the shot clock. Dishes it back out near the timeline to Ratliff. Gets it on the right side. Shot put up by Altenberger. Rogers, no good. Rebound pulled out of the air by Jansen. Up the floor, Turner. Ahead of the pack. Laid it up. No. And the rebound taken down by Altenberger. Altenberger clears it up the floor to Annika Sweeney on the left wing to Rogers for the long three. Off the back iron, no. Rebound comes out long to Altenberger. Clears it off to Ratliff. Ratliff between the circles with the right-hand dribble. Looking on the right side against the 2-3. Gets it off to Rogers. Rogers pumps to the right. Goes to the left. Back out to Annika Sweeney on the right wing. Now it goes to Ratliff. Back outside Rogers. Underneath to Altenberger. Laid it up with the left hand good. Altenberger with her first two of the game. And it makes it 8-7. Ahead of the pack, Murphy. Baseline left. Lost the ball out of bounds. And it goes back to Heidelberg. Now Maddie Haberthy is coming back into the ball game, and sitting down will be Haley Scott and also Chloe Jansen. Also in is Ella Foley for the Lions and Julia Gooding. 4:12 to go in the first quarter. It's an 8-7 Mount lead. Ratliff on the right side. Left-hand dribble, top of the circle. Goes on the left baseline. Back out front to Marissa Thomas, and a 3-second violation is being called against Heidelberg. That'll be their 5th turnover early in this ball game. Now leaving Shelby Turner. She's out. And Kanisha Pouncey is back in the freshman. Murphy up the left side with a left-hand dribble. Stops, double teamed on the sideline. Back out to Haberthy, top of the key. Stops, pops the three from the top. Nope. And the rebound taken down by Marissa Thomas. Thomas brings it up the right side with a right-hand dribble. Back out on the left-hand side to Ballard. Ballard now down on the left baseline to Alicia Carter for the three, and the ball hit the front iron and went out of bounds. So the ball will return to the Mount. 3:39 to go in this first quarter. Foley out of the ball game. Haley Scott will come back in. Scott comes in scoreless. She started the ball game. 1-2-2 full court pressure put on by Heidelberg. Lions will inbound it on the sideline deep in the corner. They do to Murphy, up the floor, Pouncey in the left hand with the dribble. Now jumps a pass out to Haberthy, had the ball knocked free, but Maddie chases it down to the sideline to the top of the circle. Back out to Murphy, who's running the point right now. Murphy with it, between the legs, dribble, top of the key, crossover left of the lane, and she double dribbled with the basketball. That is the 3rd turnover against the Lions early in this game, compared to 5 for Heidelberg. Bringing it across the timeline, Heidelberg. Ratliff gets it off on the right side to Thomas. Thomas back over to Ratliff, got the ball knocked free by Haberthy, and it goes out of bounds, so it will stay with Heidelberg in the front court on the sideline. And triggering it in will be Thomas. Looking, Thomas gets it into Ratliff between the circles. Ratliff with the left-hand dribble, bounces a pass over on the right-hand side to Thomas. Now back out front. Thomas fakes right, goes left, tried to throw it to Altenberger, and the pass was knocked out of bounds by Maddie Haberthy. 2:58 remaining. 8-7. Mount leads it by a point. And putting it in play will be Ratliff, right of her own bucket on the baseline. Inbounds the basketball on the left-hand side to Carter. A lot of physical play there, but no call, and there was an air ball pulled out of the air by Murphy. Murphy for the Lions, hands it off to Haberthy. Haberthy behind the back dribble to the line to the lane, laid it up, won't go. Offensive foul on Maddie Haberthy. Maddie picks up the offensive foul. That is her first. And the first against the Lions as a team. Jansen out of the ball game again. And back in is Bouncy. 2:41 left to go. Now Jansen's going to come back into the ball game. With it is Ratliff. Ratliff stops top of the circle. All alone. Long three. Got it. Taylor Ratliff with her first three. They told us early that she's got great three-point range, and she proves it there as she gives the lead to Heidelberg. And coming back and tying it up the other way is Haley Scott with her first two. Game tied at 10 apiece here late in the first quarter, I should say. With a Ratliff between the circles, 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. Ratliff clears it off on the right-hand side to Thomas. Back to Ratliff to the free throw line. Altenberger kicks it back outside. Ratliff now gets it off top of the circle for the shot. Put up no good. Outside it goes to Thomas. Put it up no good. Rebound pulled out of the air by Ratliff. Couldn't get it to go. And it's taken away by Murphy. Up the floor to Pouncey. All the way to the hole. And it'll be a foul on the floor on the way to the bucket. Committed by Marissa Thomas. That will be her first. And the third against Heidelberg as a team. Sweeney, Walter, and now Thomas with fouls here early. Bounce pass Scott, right elbow, down into the corner to Gooding for the long three. They won't get it, hit the front iron, and the rebound taken down by Ballard. She'll clear it up the floor, stolen away by Jansen. Jansen 2-on-2, trying to get a pass over to Haberthy on the right side, but it was kicked out of bounds by Ballard. Minute 26 to go in the first quarter. Haberthy, top of the key, three, drilled it. Maddie with 5, and it's 13-10. Lions have regained the lead. Into the front court. Ratliff kicks it over on the left-hand side to Altenberger. Around a pick by Ballard. Feeds it off to Ratliff, left wing. Back to Altenberger, top of the key to the right of the lane. Picks up the dribble. Back outside to Thomas. Thomas on the left side. Ratliff goes to the left-hand dribble down to the left baseline inside the arc and gets it back out front to Thomas. Thomas clears it off to Carter, and Carter walked with the basketball. So the traveling violation with 52.7 seconds left to go. Gives it back to the Mount. Scott double team near the timeline. Cleared the ball back to Jansen, and she'll break it across. Jansen to the line, to the lane, left of the lane. Top of the key, Scott. Long three by Haley. Got it! Haley's got 5. Lions lead it by 6, 16-10. 35 seconds to go in the quarter. Bring it across is Ratliff. Ratliff looks for a pick, gets one from Ballard, top of the key to the line, kicks it back outside. Thomas, left wing, 3 off the front iron. Nope. Rebound taken down by Haberthy, and a foul called against Altenberger. We're coming over the top. That will be her first personal foul of the ball game. 21.5. Shot clock is off. And the Lions will inbound it against the 1-2-2 full court press. Scott, right side Gooding, back to Scott. Scott gets it across the timeline to Jansen, to the top of the key. Left baseline, Shelby Turner, long three, won't go. Rebound comes out long to Haberthy. Gets it off to Jansen, 6 seconds to go. To Scott, right of the circle for the 2, nope. And the rebound taken down by Ratliff. A second to go. Half-court shot by Ratliff comes up short. And that is the end of the first quarter of play. And at the end of the first 10 minutes of action, it is Mount St. Joseph 16, Heidelberg 10 on UltimateSportsTalk.com. Now on the Mount St. Joseph campus, it's the Roar Store. Located in the Harrington Center, the Roar Store is designed to meet the needs of our students. Like when you need a textbook, students can order books exclusively online that they can pick up at the Roar Store through our new eCampus site. eCampus includes 2 different shipping options. Free online shipping to Textbook Delivery Hub located in the Roar Store or delivered to your off-campus residence. It's not just a bookstore, it's an everything store. The Roar Store in the Harrington Center on the campus of Mount St. Joseph University. Lions lead at 16-10 here at the Harrington Center. Mount St. Joseph 6 of 17 from the field for 35%. 2 of 5 in that first quarter from the three-point arc for 40%. Meanwhile, for Heidelberg, they were 4 of 18 from the field for just 22% and 2 of 11 from three-point range for 18% in the ballgame. Game's been knotted up a couple of times here in the first quarter of action, and the Lions will get the ball to open up the second quarter, and they come out with Jansen, Turner, Murphy, Haberthy, and Gooding. Ratliff in the ball game for Heidelberg, along with Thomas. Thomas gets driven on by Murphy, and Murphy shuffled the feet and walked with it. So for Heidelberg, they have got Melanie Koenig is into the ball game right now, and the pass inside knocked away, and Murphy grabbed the ball and then was fouled by Heidelberg, and the foul is going to be called, I believe, against Bailey Walter, and it will be, and that will be her second personal foul early in the second quarter. 1-2-2 full court pressure again by Heidelberg. Lions break it across the timeline to Haberthy up the right side. Cross court to the left sideline to Gooding for the three. Put it up. Nope. Rebound underneath, and it comes down to Ballard. Ballard will clear it up the floor to Ratliff into the front court. Ratliff gets it off on the right side to Walter. Threw up a floater from the right side. Nope, but Walter's going to get called for the offensive foul, and that'll be her third. So Walter is going to have to leave the ball game with those 3 personal fouls early in this first half. And she leaves scoreless. She came in a double-double machine, and Walter has to leave the ball game in just 6 minutes with 1 rebound and 2 points. Top of the key, Haberthy drives the lane, laid it up with the right hand on the iron, and fell in. Haberthy has got 7 in the ball game, and the Lions lead it by 8 now, 18-10. With it is Ratliff inside the circle to Ballard. Ballard, 1 dribble inside the lane, 12-footer put up, nope, and the rebound taken down by Anaya Murphy. Clears it up the floor into the front court to Haberthy. Top of the key, Murphy again. Murphy with it, looking on the right side, goes back to Haberthy. Long 3 by Maddie, good! From sideline left, Haberthy got it. She's got 10, her second 3 of the game. Timeout, Heidelberg. 8:42 left to go in the first half. It's now the Mount 21, Heidelberg 10 on UltimateSportsTalk.com. Every day is a great day at the Wishbone Tavern in the Delhi Plaza. The Wishbone Tavern still serves the best wings and burgers in town, but now they offer brunch on Saturday and Sunday starting at 10 a.m. And for your next event, use the Wishbone Tavern's party room, capable of holding up to 60 people. Contact Nicole for a reservation. With a menu full of fresh ingredients, hand-breaded appetizers, and a relaxed family-type atmosphere, your good time will begin when you walk in the door. The Wishbone Tavern in the Delhi Plaza, a proud member of the community, open Monday through Friday at 11, Saturday and Sunday at 10. Life should be enjoyed, so get up and start. At Iron Sharpens Iron Personal Training, they develop a healthy relationship with you and provide a positive, encouraging environment to train. The staff at Iron Sharpens Iron will set up a personal training system that fits you and you alone, and your first session is free. Are you ready to have fun and get in shape? Iron Sharpens Iron serves the greater Cincinnati area. Check them out at isi-pt.com. That's isi-pt.com. Or call them today at 513-748-1538. 8:42 left to go in the first half of action. The Mount has opened up their biggest lead of the day, 21-10. And Heidelberg, after that TO, will bring it across. Ratliff with the basketball under the center circle. Ratliff bounce pass underneath, goes underneath to coming in for Bailey Walter is Alyssa Martin. And Martin, who is a 6'3" junior, got hammered on the play by Chloe Jansen. Jansen with her first personal. That is the second foul. First team foul against the Lions. And putting it up. And good the first one. Second one no good. Ratliff got the offensive rebound. Ratliff with it, dribbles out of a crowd, gets it on the left side, stolen away by Jansen. Jansen leads the break 3-on-2. Crossover dribble, spins into the lane, laid it up, won't go too hard, but a foul will be called, and she'll go to the line shooting 2, and I believe it's going to be a foul on Ballard, and it will be. Ballard with her first personal foul, and that is the third against Heidelberg here in this second quarter. Line right, Jansen. Jansen 1 for 1 from the stripe, puts that one up, and it bounced off the rim, no good. 8:20 to go, 21-11. Lions lead it by 10. Second one by Jansen, hierarchy, got it. Chloe with 4, and it's 22-11. Back into the ball game is Lily Sweeney. Sweeney will bring it up, gets it over on the left-hand side. Rogers back over to Lily Sweeney. Sweeney to the free throw line. It goes to Martin, down into the left corner. Back outside, ball knocked free, but taken back out front by Lily Sweeney. 13 on the shot clock. Back outside, Rogers to the line, jumped into the lane, and she walked with the basketball. Boy, the Lions defense here this afternoon doing a nice job against Heidelberg and just keeping them off balance. And they have forced 7 turnovers. Inbounds pass knocked away and stolen away by Rogers, just as I say that. Heidelberg with the ball. Princess get over on the left-hand side. Ratliff drives inside. That's Lily Sweeney. And she walked into the lane and traveled with it. That'll be 8 turnovers on the afternoon on the Student Princes. 7:42 to go in the half. And the Lions have doubled up on Heidelberg here today, 22-11. Jansen, left-hand dribble to the top of the key. Right corner, Shelby Turner for the 3. Rimmed it, around and out, no good. And the rebound, Ballard, double-teamed on the baseline. Dribbles out of a crowd, gets it up into the front court to Rogers, and a foul from behind will be called against the Lions. And that'll be on Shelby Turner, her first. And that is the second against the Lions as a team here in the second quarter. 7:26 remaining. Lily Sweeney with the basketball. She is one of the twins here today for the Student Princes. Right of the lane, Ballard, top of the key, Lily Sweeney for the 3. Got it. Lily Sweeney with her first 3. And it's 22-14. Lions by 8. Double team to the backcourt, Jansen, but clears it into the front court to Murphy. Left baseline to Maddie Haberthy from the sideline. Long 3, won't go. Haberthy got her own rebound at the free throw line. Over to Turner, right corner 3, got it! Turner with 4 in the ball game. Lions lead it by 11 again, 25-14. Ballard, top of the key, Lily Sweeney again, same spot for the 3. Nope. Rebound tapped around. Ballard came down with it. 1 dribble underneath. Can't find anyone. Gets it back into the lane, and a 3-second violation will be called on the Student Princes. 6:35 remaining. And checking back into the ball game for the Lions is Pouncey. And also coming in, Alyssa Martin back into the ball game. Shot put up by Heidelberg, no, and the rebound taken down by Pouncey. Up the floor, Jansen. Jansen, bounce pass underneath to Scott, left of the lane, put it up from 2, no good. Rebound knocked around, Scott got her own rebound, put up the shot, blocked out of the air by Martin. Scott got it back, top of the key, and now Murphy's going to reset the offense for the Lions. 21 on the shot clock. Murphy, bounce pass, right corner, Scott, long 3, got it! Lions by 14. With it on the right-hand side, now goes to Lily Sweeney. She'll shoot the 3, got it again. Lily Sweeney with 6. She's hit 2 of 3 in the last 2 minutes from that same spot. With it is Haberthy up the left-hand side to the 3-point arc on the left wing. Bounce pass left baseline. Scott turn around, rimmed it, around and in from 15. Scott's got 10. Came in averaging 8. 30-17. Lions lead it, and we're almost halfway through this second quarter. On the right side, Koenig. Koenig with it, top of the key. Now to Rogers, long three, left wing, back iron, no, rebound, Chloe Jansen. Jansen will bring it up on the run. It's 4-on-2, line, lane, right of the lane, laid it up too hard, and the rebound taken down by Koenig. Koenig now will lead the break, 2-on-1. Up the floor to Rogers, put it in against Murphy, laid it up and in. Haley Rogers, her first two, and it's 30-19, Lions by 11 again. Scott gets it off to Murphy, knocked out of bounds by Koenig on that 1-2-2. Shelby Turner's going to come back in as Chloe Jansen leaves. Remember, this is her first game, so they're going to try to watch her minutes, but she has not been running a lot lately. Now Koenig's out of the ball game, and Annika Sweeney is back in for Heidelberg, and it will be a timeout taken by the Mount. We'll just go ahead.
When I realized my grandmother went to Mount St. Joseph University, it dawned on me that there's such a deep history here. Knowing there's 100 years of students that have come before me, it makes me feel like I'm part of something bigger. Something special.
Honed it down in the third quarter, 5:47 left to go in the third and that one. Texas A&M over Prairie, 52-3 in the fourth. And Mississippi State over Tennessee State, 49-0. Clemson over Wake, 24-13. 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. Long baseball pass up the floor by the Lions, intercepted by Martin, and a turnover by the Lions. With it between the circles, Annika Sweeney. Sweeney looks left, can't find anyone. Now goes on the left-hand side to Lily Sweeney. Bounce pass underneath, goes underneath to Martin. Nice shot, put it up, no, got her on the rebound. And it will go, but it won't count as she was fouled on the floor on the offensive rebound. And I believe it's going to be a foul on Haley Scott. And that's who it is against. Haley with her first. 4:27 left to go in the first half of action. Lily Sweeney will put it in play, right of her own bucket. Looking against the 2-3 zone, can't find anyone. Looking, now gets it back outside to Annika Sweeney at the left wing. Now brings up top of the key, over to Rogers. Rogers left wing, top of the key, Annika Sweeney for the three, hit the front iron, nope. And the rebound goes out of bounds, and the Lions will get it back. Lions get it back on the back baseline. Chloe Jansen comes back in, and Pouncey will leave. Lions in this second quarter shooting 50% on 5 of 10, but Heidelberg just 3 of 9 from the field. Jansen, double team, brings it up the right side, and she'll be fouled by Altenberger. Altenberger snuck back into the ball game. That is her second foul of the ball game with 4:12 remaining. And that's the fourth against Heidelberg, so the Lions will go to the line the rest of the quarter, and we're just a little past halfway through. With it, Murphy. Murphy spins with her left pivot foot off to Turner, kicks it out to Scott. Scott drives right of the lane, looking for Haberthy, gets it to her left wing, ball knocked free. Haberthy hits the floor, knocked it over on the left-hand side to Jansen. Cross-court Turner, right of the circle for three, hit the back iron, bounced high, no good, and the rebound taken down by Alyssa Martin. Martin with a couple rebounds here this afternoon. Gets it up the floor to Annika Sweeney. Gets a pass underneath to Altenberger. Put up a shot blocked out of the air by Jansen. Pulled down by Scott. Boy, the Lions defense today just been smothering against the Student Princes. Jansen inside the center circle. 15 on the shot clock. Crossover dribble. Line. Lane. Stops. Gets it back outside to Scott. Top of the key. Long three by Haley. Nope. Just grazed the iron. Pulled down by Annika Sweeney. Annika, check out Lily Sweeney. She'll bring it up the side. Put it up from the free throw line. No good. And Annika Sweeney got the rebound. Back to Lily. Right wing three. Hit the front iron again. Nope. And the rebound taken down by Murphy. Murphy will bring it up. Clears it off to Haberthy. Nice pass. Laid it up and in. Haberthy Haberthy's got 12. The Lions ran the 3-on-2 fast break to perfection, and they lead at 32-19. With it, Sweeney to the free throw line on the front and back, and they laid it up by Martin up and in. Martin with 3 in the ball game, and the inbounds pass by Murphy tried to get it to Turner, and was knocked free by Annika Sweeney. Scott will leave the ball game, and back in Julia Gooding. Alyssa Martin is going to check out of the contest also, and coming back in is Ballard. Remember, their double-double player, Bailey Walter, is sitting right now with 3 personal fouls. And the pass trying to go to Chloe Jansen and went right through her hands and out of bounds. Turnover gives it back to Heidelberg. That's 10 turnovers on the afternoon for the Lions compared to 15 for Heidelberg. 2:27 remaining in the half. Rogers inputs it. Back out near the top of the key to Annika Sweeney, excuse me. Sweeney gets it over to Lily Sweeney, top of the key, to the free throw line. Altenberger into the left corner. Annika Sweeney for the 3, comes up short. Altenberger got the rebound, left hand, put it up in air. Altenberger's got 4, and it's a 32-23 Mount lead. Haberthy brings it up, kicks it off on the left-hand side. Gooding into the lane, throws up a 10-footer in the lane. No good, she was off balance, and then committed the foul. Julia Gooding with her first, and that is the 4th team foul against the Lions. Now Pouncey rushes to the scorer's table, and she'll come in for the mound at the next dead ball. Altenberger, left wing. Rogers, long 3, just barely grazed the iron, and it's pulled down by Haberthy. Maddie brings it up into the run, and it's knocked free and knocked out of bounds, and will stay with the mound. Haberthy with 4 rebounds here this evening. Jansen again will leave. Pouncey comes back in. Keep telling you, Jansen coming back from that knee surgery, or not surgery, excuse me, knee injury. And she is a little winded. Murphy, double dribbled with the basketball. Looked like it was knocked away by Heidelberg initially, but the officials saw it differently. Scott will come in, and now Murphy will leave the ball game. 32-23, Lions lead it with a minute and a half to go before halftime. Annika Sweeney tried to get a pass underneath, knocked right back into her. Off to Altenberger, underneath to Ballard, out front to Lily Sweeney at the right wing, put up the shot, air ball. Rebound taken down by Rogers in the lane with a couple of dribbles, right hand layup good. Rogers with 4, and it's 32-25. Lions lead it by 7. Heidelberg on a little mini run here, and a foul is going to be called. And it will be Taylor Rogers. Rogers with 4 points, a couple of rebounds, now a foul. And that puts Heidelberg over the limits. The going line right will be Pouncey. Pouncey, number 13, eyes it, shoots it, and got it. Pouncey, line right. The freshman put it up and in. Boy, she is just one of the freshmen that just really looks good out on the floor. 34-25. Pouncey from Taft High School. On the left-hand side, Lily Sweeney. Lily Sweeney dribbles to the baseline. Back outside to Annika Sweeney. Now to the free throw line, Altenberger. Right baseline into the corner. Put up by Ballard. No good in the rebound. Haberthy. She'll lead the break. 3-on-2. Stops, pops it from the line. Around the rim and in. Maddie's got 14. And it's a 9-point Mount lead again. 27 seconds to go in the quarter. There's about a second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Altenberger, right elbow, gets it in the right baseline. Ballard, out front, top of the key. Annika Sweeney for 3. Back iron, nope. Rebound, Shelby Turner. 13 seconds to go in the half. Lions with the ball. Lane opens up. Haberthy to the line. The lane got it. Haberthy 16. 3 seconds. Sweeney over on the left side, put up the shot, no, and that'll
When I found out exactly how many grants and scholarships were available for me at Mount St. Joseph University, it was the first time in my life that I really felt like I could afford to ask myself, who do I want to be? Well, I found out at the Mount. When I found out exactly how many grants and scholarships were available for me at Mount St. Joseph University, it was the first time in my life that I really felt like I could afford to ask myself, who do I want to be? Well, I found
The only program in the state of Ohio that allows you to combine 2 education endorsements to earn a graduate degree. In less than 2 years, I combined the reading and gifted intervention specialist endorsements. Classes were convenient, fully online, and I received personal attention from my professors. The Mount helped me climb higher in my career. Begin your ascent at msj.edu/Ohio.
You're a Lions fan. Own it. And we are the radio home of Mount St. Joseph Lions Sports, UltimateSportsTalk.com. Football, basketball, wrestling, volleyball, softball, baseball. We are Cincinnati's sports website and also the home of the Ohio Baseball Weekly Show every Monday night during the baseball season. We are the home of the Mount St. Joseph Lions, UltimateSportsTalk.com. Barbarian Apparel is a cutting-edge sports apparel company. Barbarian Apparel provides high-quality team gear and active wear that is unrivaled at a great price. Barbarian Apparel fits not only individuals, but teams all over the world. And your team will stand out with Barbarian's custom sublimation, artwork, and screen printing. Each piece of team uniform is specifically designed with your preferences in mind, including graphics, color, logos, and fabric selections. Start your order today at barbarianapparel.com or email any questions at barbariancustomers@gmail.com. Barbarian Apparel, conquer the impossible. Well, the Lions have 2 girls in double figures here this afternoon. Maddie Haberthy with 16, including her first bucket that broke the career scoring record for her. She is now the all-time leading scorer in Mount St. Joseph history. And Haley Scott has got 10 points here this afternoon as the Lions lead the way here today. Let's take a look at the scoreboard here this afternoon in college football. Tell you what's happening around the nation. So far, Georgia Tech and Notre Dame, no score in that one. They just started in South Bend, Indiana. Iowa is losing to Illinois late in the first quarter, a minute and a half to go in that first quarter. 10-7, the Hawkeyes, ranked 7th in the country, losing that one. Georgia, ranked number 1 in the nation, is beating up on Charlotte South, 56-7, with just about 13 and a half minutes left to go in the ball game there. Iowa State behind to Oklahoma by a score of 21-7. There's 13:56 remaining in the ball game in Oklahoma. Ohio State, with 37 seconds to go in the third quarter, has called off the Dogs against Michigan State as the Buckeyes are beating the Spartans 49-0. Mel Tucker, the head coach of the Spartans, not getting a very good reception over getting a new contract extension as head coach of the Spartans, as they are behind 49-0 as they head into the fourth quarter of play. Texas A&M over Prairie, 52-3. Mississippi State beating Tennessee State 49-3 this afternoon. And Clemson is beating Wake Forest by a score of 31-13. Elsewhere in college football, in the 3:30 kickoffs, Alabama will be hosting Arkansas. Michigan going to Maryland. It's Nebraska at Wisconsin. Big game here in town. SMU will be at Cincinnati. UAB will be taking on Texas San Antonio. Also at 3:30, Virginia plays at 18th ranked Pitt. And at 4 o'clock, BYU will be in action against Georgia Southern. Syracuse will be at North Carolina State later on this afternoon. But your score here at the half, it is the Mount 38, Heidelberg 25. When we come back, we'll take a look at the first half stats after this. Now on the Mount St. Joseph campus, it's the Roar Store. Located in the Harrington Center, the Roar
Roar Store is designed to meet the needs of our students, whether it's spiritware, gifts, or snacks. But the Roar Store is more. They offer everything from notebooks to laundry detergent, even brake fluid and tire repair, plus a wide range of food and drink. And it's just a walk away. It's not just a bookstore, it's an everything store. The Roar Store in the Harrington Center on the campus of Mount St. Joseph University.
Odyssey now has hundreds of new exclusive music stations for you to discover your new summer soundtrack.
Get moving with worthy workouts for a cardio sesh fueled by today's top artists.
Hanging with your crew? Throw it back with Picnic Party for old school jams for your cookout.
Or sail away with Odyssey's new yacht rock station, Juggernaut.
For summer barbecues, road trips,
or relaxing poolside.
Hundreds of new exclusive stations, plus all your favorite local radio stations and podcasts. It's all on Odyssey.
America, your children have an amazing superpower. That's right, they can help save lives by simply washing their hands. Just 20 seconds of thorough hand washing after they've coughed or sneezed or been outside can help fight against the dastardly spread of germs. Armed with only soap and water and hands, your superhero can protect you, your family, and everyone out there in America-land. Amazing! Find out more at coronavirus.gov. A message from the CDC and the Ad Council.
Well, trying to keep an eye on what's going on between DePauw and Rose-Hulman this afternoon in the NCAA Division III playoffs. There is 12 seconds to go in the ball game, and Rose-Hulman is down by 5, 26-21 to DePauw, and as near as I can tell right now, Rose-Hulman has got the football, and it is 2nd and 10 from the DePauw 28, and Rose-Hulman trying to go for the game-winning touchdown late in the ball game against DePauw in the Division III college football playoffs. Boy, that would be a big, big win for the Heartland Conference if Rose-Hulman could pull this one out against DePauw. We'll keep an eye on that and bring you up to date as to what's happening in that football game. But here at the Mount, Lions lead it by 13, 38-25, and they are being led by now their all-time leading career scorer, Maddie Haberthy. Haberthy today, 16 points. The first bucket gave her the career record. 7 of 12 from the field for Maddie. She was 2 of 4 from three-point range in the first half. Did not go to the line. Maddie grabbed 5 rebounds, had an assist, 1 foul in 19 minutes in that first half of action. Haley Scott has got 10 points in the ball game. She started. She was 4 of 7 from the field in the first half. 2 of 3 from three-point range for Haley. She had 1 rebound, 2 steals, a block shot, and 1 personal foul in 17 minutes. With 4 points, Shelby Turner, 1 of 6 from the field, 1 of 4 from three-point range, 1 of 2 from the line. She had 1 rebound, 2 steals, and a personal foul in 16 minutes. Chloe Jansen making her return to the floor this year for the Lions after that knee injury. Jansen making her first start, 1 of 3 from the field. She's got 4 points in the ballgame, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. She grabbed 3 rebounds, had 3 assists, 3 steals, 1 personal foul in 16 minutes. Jansen doing just about everything here this afternoon. 2 points each to Murphy and Pouncey, the freshman. Murphy on 1 of 2 from the field, 5 rebounds, 4 assists for Murphy, and 1 block shot in 17 minutes, getting her first start today. Pouncey, 2 points on 2 of 2 from the free throw line, had a rebound in 6 minutes. Julia Gooding, Ella Foley, each played but did not score. Lions in that first half, 14 of 33 from the field for 42%. That's a definite improvement over what they have done from the field. They came in shooting just 22% from the field. From three-point range, they were 5 of 13 for 38.5%, and they were 5 of 7 from the line.
When I realized the Mount was a Division III school, and if I enrolled, not only could I afford to go, but I'd get a chance to play. Well, that changed the game.
1 rebound in the first half, but she did block a shot. Leading the way, though, for Heidelberg was Lily Sweeney. Sweeney has 6 points in the ball game. Lily 2 of 7 from the field, 2 of 6 from three-point range. 3 rebounds for Lily and 1 steal in 12 minutes of action. 4 points going to Altenberger. She's 2 of 2 from the field with 5 rebounds in 13 minutes. Alyssa Martin has got 3 points in the ball game on 1 of 2 from the field and 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. Sweeney also 3 points. That's Annika Sweeney, 3 points, 1 of 4 from the field, and she's got 1 3-pointer on the afternoon, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. For Heidelberg, they were 10 of 37 from the field, 27%, 4 of 21 from three-point range. Outside the arc, not been kind to them, for 19%. And from the free throw line, Heidelberg 1 of 2 for 50% in the ball game. Lions have committed 5 personal fouls in the contest, while Heidelberg 9. Lions also committed 11 turnovers to 15 for Heidelberg. Lions were out-rebounded in the first half, 28-20, but still on the scoreboard, they lead it 38-25, and now still 12 seconds to go. And let's see if we've got a final score here on the Rose-Hulman game. And it is final. DePauw defeats Rose-Hulman here this afternoon by a score of 26-21. So Rose-Hulman ends up the season 8-3. The Heartland Conference champions bow out of the tournament now with that 8-3 record. Meanwhile, DePauw will move on with a 9-2 mark, and they will move on in the NCAA Division III national playoffs. 38-25 Mount by 13 over Heidelberg. When we come back, we'll have second half action coming up next on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
Now on the Mount St. Joseph campus, it's the Roar Store. Located in the Harrington Center, the Roar Store is designed to meet the needs of our students, like when you need a textbook. Students can order books exclusively online that they can pick up at the Roar Store through our new eCampus site. eCampus includes 2 different shipping options. Free online shipping to Textbook Delivery Hub located in the Roar Store, or delivered to your off-campus residence. It's not just a bookstore, it's an everything store. The Roar Store in the Harrington Center on the campus of Mount St. Joseph University.
Teaching is my calling, so when I needed to renew my license, I chose Mount St. Joseph University. The Mount offers the only program in the state of Ohio that allows you to combine 2 education endorsements to earn a graduate degree. In less than 2 years, I combined the reading and gifted intervention specialist endorsements. Classes were convenient, fully online, and I received personal attention from my professors. The Mount helped me climb higher in my career. Begin your ascent at msj.edu/Ohio.
You're a Lions fan. Own it. And we are the radio home of Mount St. Joseph Lions sports. UltimateSportsTalk.com. Football, basketball, wrestling, volleyball, softball, baseball. We are Cincinnati's sports website and also the home of the Ohio Baseball Weekly Show every Monday night during the baseball season. We are the home of the Mount St. Joseph Lions. UltimateSportsTalk.com. And as they're heading into the 4th quarter of action at the Horseshoe in Columbus, Ohio State easily ahead of Michigan State here this afternoon by a score of 49-7. We'll have second half action coming up next on UltimateSportsTalk.com. Barbarian Apparel is a cutting-edge sports apparel company. Barbarian Apparel provides high-quality team gear and active wear that is unrivaled at a great price. Barbarian Apparel fits not only individuals, but teams all over the world, and your team will stand out with Barbarian's custom sublimation, artwork, and screen printing. Each piece of team uniform is specifically designed with your preferences in mind, including graphics, color, logos, and fabric selections. Start your order today at barbarianapparel.com or email any questions at barbariancustomers@gmail.com. Barbarian Apparel, conquer the impossible. Well, the Lions are being led by Maddie Haberthy with 16 and Haley Scott with 10. Nobody in double figures here this afternoon for Heidelberg, and their double-double machine, Bailey Walter, has been held to just 2 points and 1 rebound after leaving with about 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes into the second quarter, I should say, with 3 personal fouls. Lions come out to start the second half with their original starting lineup: Murphy, Scott, Chloe Jansen, Shelby Turner, and Maddie Haberthy. They'll start out in that 2-3 zone. Heidelberg will have the basketball. They'll be going from left to right across your computer screen. Ballard is into the ball game now, along with Lily Sweeney, Annika Sweeney, Rogers, and Bailey Walter is back in, but you can bet she's going to be playing safe. Lions with that 2-3 zone. Ballard with it, back out to Lily Sweeney, now out top of the key to Annika Sweeney. Swings it over left-hand side to Lily. Bounce pass left corner, taken away by Chloe Jansen. Jansen will bring it up from right to left. Lions leading it by a 38-25 score. Jansen in the lane, up and under move, put on a Euro step, no good, and the rebound taken down by Ballard. Ballard gets it up the floor ahead of the pack underneath the bucket, went through the hands of Rogers and out of bounds. That'll be the 17th turnover of the afternoon for Heidelberg. Left wing, 3 by Murphy. Check that. It's going to be counted as a 2. And Murphy with the bucket. She has got 4 in the ball game. Lions lead it by 15 now, 40-25. On the left-hand side, Rogers. Top of the key, Lily Sweeney. Bounce pass in the lane, Ballard. Back out front to Annika. Rogers put her up and in. Make that Lily Sweeney. Lily Sweeney has got 9 in the ball game on 3 threes. And it's 40-28. Coming the other way is Murphy. Murphy at the left wing. Stops, gets it back out to Jansen. Right corner shot to Shelby Turner. Put it up short. And the rebound taken down by Annika Sweeney. And a jump ball is going to be called. Maddie Haberthy jumped in there. Tied up Sweeney. And it will be the Mount ball. Lions get it on the alternating jump ball. That'll be the 17th turnover of the game, committed by Heidelberg. Down in the left corner, Shelby Turner for 3. Got it. Turner has 7 on 2 threes this afternoon. 43-28, Mount by 15. With the Rogers, top of the key. Annika Sweeney, back over to Rogers, left wing 3, no good. And the rebound, Haberthy saved it on the baseline, but right into the hands of Haberthy's player. They get it up the floor into the lane. Rogers put the run and gun on, no good. Rebound tapped out of the air, pulled out of the air by Jansen. Jansen dribbles out of a double team to the free throw line, and she'll be fouled out front before she got to the top of the key. And I believe it'll be Ballard with the foul. And check that. It's going to be Ballard with the foul. That will be her second. And that's the first against either team. Ballard will leave the ball game, and checking back in is Altenberger. Top of the key, Murphy. Right elbow, Scott. Scott with the left-hand dribbles from the right elbow to the left elbow, back out front, Maddie Haberthy. 7:45 to go. Haberthy to the line, kicks it off to Turner, left baseline 3, hit the front iron, and it was short. And it's taken down by Rogers. Rogers, double teamed in the backcourt, gets it off into the front court to Lily Sweeney. Lily Sweeney got the ball stripped away, taken away by Chloe Jansen. Stop and go dribble on the left baseline to Turner, laid it up and in from the left side of the bucket. Timeout, Heidelberg. Turner has 9. Timeout on the floor. 7:25 to go.
When I was offered an amazing job right out of college, I realized right away that what I had done was learned how to learn. My liberal arts degree from Mount St. Joseph University has really given me the confidence to believe in myself and take on anything that comes my way.
The Horror Store in the Harrington Center on the campus of Mount St. Joseph University. Well, coming into today, the Mount had been shooting from the field 28% over their first 3 ball games. 20% from three-point range. And they were 66% from the free throw line. But in this game today so far, the Lions are 17 of 38 from the field for 44.7%. And from the free throw line, 5 of 7. They've grabbed 20 rebounds and doled out 11 assists in this contest. Big improvement for the Lions since last Saturday. 7:25 to go in the third quarter. It's 45-28. Lions will drop off the pressure now. And bringing it up is Lily Sweeney. Swings it over to Annika, to Lily, back to Altenberger, and a reaching in foul will be called on Shelby Turner. Turner with her second. And that's the first against the Lions here in the second half. Left baseline, three-point shot by Rogers, put up no. Rebound knocked back up by Altenberger, wouldn't go. And the rebound pulled out of the air by Jansen. Jansen will get up the floor into the front court. Jansen with the basketball between the circles, now on the right side to Turner. Turner outside the arc, now to Jansen. Bounce pass left to the lane, Turner. She's going to hand it back off to Jansen, drive the left of the lane, laid it up with the left hand, nope. And the rebound taken down by Heidelberg. Heidelberg will get it across into the front court. With it on the right-hand side, Annika Sweeney lobs a pass underneath to Bailey Walter. Lions had her well defended. And the pass stolen away, but taking it right back is Heidelberg from left to right. All the way to the hole, reaching in will be called on Chloe Jansen. Not a good foul by Chloe. That is her second, team second. Pouncey in, and Haberthy will take, or excuse me, that's Jansen will take a breather. 6:23 remaining in the third. 45-28 Lions by 17. With it on the right baseline, pulling up for the shot. 7 guy. And that was Bailey Walters with her first bucket from sits way early in the game. That's her 4th point. Murphy the other way, crossover dribble a couple of times, laid it up and in. Murphy's got 6, and it's 47-30. Lions have opened up a 17-point lead. Between the circles on the right-hand side, gets a feet behind him. And the rebound taken down by Walter. She'll lay it up and in. Bailey Walter all of a sudden has come to life. She's got a couple of rebounds and a couple of points. Turner the other way, line, left to Levine, put up no good. Blocked out of the air by Altenberger, and it will return to the mound with 5.5 remaining. Chloe Jansen, when she leaves, she gets about a 30-second breather, and then she's right back into the ball game. Now coming in, Ella Foley. She played early in the first half, did not score. Inbounds pass made to Maddie Haberthy. Haberthy right at the three-point arc, gets it off to Hillary Scott. Around the horn and trying to throw it hit. Wing, knocked free, taken away by Haberthy, put up the 3, no good. And the rebound was taken down by Heidelberg, and the foul will be called. That's going to be on Kanisha Pouncey. And on Pouncey, that will be her first personal this afternoon. Lions getting just a little bit lazy on defense, picking up more fouls than they are their feet. With it on the right-hand side. Over on the left side to Ratliff. Ratliff kicks it back out to the right side to Retos. Put it up, no good. It's Retos' first shot of the day. Pulled out of the air by Heidelberg, trying to feed it into the middle, but it's taken away by the Lions. Ella Foley clears it off to Chloe Jansen. Jansen with the right-hand dribble with the right hand. Gets it up top of the key to the line. The lane pops a 5-footer off the glass and rim, no. And the rebound taken down. And the rebound comes the other way. Altenberger is going to take it all the way. The whole way up, blocked out of bounds by the Mountains. And now we're going to have the media timeout. 4:29 to go in this third quarter from the Harrington Center. And your score, it is Mount St. Joseph 47, Heidelberg 32 on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
Odyssey. Stations for you to discover your new summer soundtrack.
Get moving with worthy workouts for a cardio sesh fueled by today's top artists.
Hang in with your crew? Throw it back with Picnic Party for old school jams for your cookout.
Or sail away with Odyssey's new yacht rock station, Juggernaut.
For summer barbecues, road trips,
Or relaxing poolside.
hundreds of new exclusive stations, plus all your favorite local radio stations and podcasts. It's all on Odyssey.
America, your children have an amazing superpower. That's right, they can help save lives by simply washing their hands. Just 20 seconds of thorough hand washing after they've coughed or sneezed or been outside can help fight against the dastardly spread of germs. Armed with only soap and water and hands, your superhero can protect you, your family, and everyone out there in America land. Amazing! Find out more at coronavirus.gov. A message from the CDC and the Ad Council.
4:29 to go in the third quarter. Lions lead it by 15. Heidelberg inbounds the basketball around the horn. Goes to Ratliff. Ratliff down on the left baseline. And it goes to Retos. Lock free. Got it back to Ratliff, top of the circle. Ratliff over on the left-hand side to Rogers from 15 feet. Shot at 14. And the rebound tried to be saved in on the baseline by Walter, but she couldn't keep her feet in bounds. 4:12 to go. Turnover gives it back to the Lions. That's 21 this afternoon on Heidelberg. Gooding gets it to Haberthy, and she brings it across. Haberthy splits the defense, left baseline to Murphy for three, just barely grazed the front iron. And the rebound is taken down by Ratliff. Gets it up the floor into the forecourt. It goes on the right-hand side. Layup is up, no good. And the rebound taken down by the Mount. Ahead of the back to Haberthy. All the way to the hole. Stops. Put it up and in. Haberthy with 18 in the ballgame. 49-32. Lions leading it with 3.5 remaining to go in the game. Lions in that 2-3. Cross-court pass nearly intercepted by Chloe Jansen, but she also got a lot of the body. So the foul will be on Chloe. That will be her first. Check it. That is her third personal foul. And that is the third against Chloe in the hunting regulations, too. With the right-hand dribble. Lions being implored not to reach, and they do, and get hit with the foul. And it'll be 2 shots. So going line right will be Altenberger. Shooting 2, put it up, no good. Altenberger had 4 in a very active first half. That one is good. Altenberger has 5. And it's 49-33 Mount. Leading the ball game is Gooding. Checking back in, Haley Scott. And the Lions will inbound it on the back baseline. And they do. Scott on the right sideline. Haberthy. Haberthy is going to be hand-checked, and a foul will be called. It's going to be on Altenberger. Third on Altenberger in the game, and now she will leave, and checking in to the contest is Ashley Ballard. Ballard, the 6'9" junior. Handoff around the right-hand side to Murphy. Now hands it off to Haberthy. Drives to the right of the lane. Laid it up and in. That's 20 in the ballgame for Haberthy, and it is 51-33, the Mount. Coming the other way with a right-hand dribble. Long three-point shot from the left wing by Ratliff. Got it. Boy, Ratliff has hit a couple of those shots here this afternoon. She has got 6, and it's 51-36. Coming the other way, Jansen stops at the right elbow. Now to Murphy. Kicks a pass over on the left-hand side to Scott, and now back into the corner to Murphy. Murphy with 12 on the shot clock. Gets a bounce pass underneath, too. Haley Scott putting up, and it's no good, and the rebound pulled out of the air by Barber for Heidelberg. They'll get it up the floor all the way to the hole, laying it up. No, and a foul will be called on Chloe Jansen, and she just turns around and walks away. So Kylie Retos will be going to the line. And coming into the ballgame will be Pouncey. So going line right will be Rogers. Put it up, no good. Check at that is Koenig with the free throw. Put it up, no good. And the second one by Koenig. That one is around the rim and hug in. So Ronig has got 1. And it is 51-37. Mount on top of it, 1:56 to go in the third. With it, Murphy. Murphy stops, pops it from 5. No good. And the rebound taken down by Heidelberg. And bringing it up the right-hand side. Retos gets it off underneath on a nice feed inside to Bailey. Walter lays it up and in. Walter's got 8, and all of a sudden, Heidelberg back to within 12 with 1:20 to go in this third quarter. Haberthy dribbles across the spike. Now Haberthy left of the circle. 3, got it. Boy, she is the silencer. She's got 23 here in the third. Already the career all-time scoring mark in her pocket. Shot put up, no. Rebound taken down by Gabbard, no, but she is fouled. And that's going to be a foul called against Hillary Scott. Haley Scott with the foul. And that is her second. Team's third. And going line right. Shooting 2 is Ashley Ballard, and she misses the first one. Ballard, the second one line right, just barely grazed iron, and the rebound pulled down by and with the basketball now, Murphy. Murphy drives the lane to the left elbow, down to Scott, left baseline for the 3, nope. Rebound loose, picked off the floor by Heidelberg. Heidelberg gets it up the floor to Retos, underneath pass to Walter, tried to throw it right back into the hands of Koenig, and it went through them, but last touch by the Mount. Nope, they're going to give it back to the Mount. Thought for sure they were going to give it back to Heidelberg, but they corrected the call. 54-39, 39 seconds to go in the half. With it is Haberthy. Haberthy's going to drive the lane, put it up to the right-hand shot on the left-hand side, no good. And with it, coming out the other way, laying it up and in, is Koenig. Koenig with 3, and with 15 seconds to go, Lions leading it by 13. Murphy taking it, kicks it off left baseline to Scott, back to Koenig. Koenig looking for it, 5 on the shot clock. Koenig all the way to the line, laid it up off the side iron, nope. Rebound knocked around, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. We head to the fourth quarter of action here from the Harrington Center on the campus of Mount St. Joseph. We said at the top, defense, 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 and that's what the Lions are playing here this afternoon. Your score at the end of 3. It's Mount St. Joseph 54, Heidelberg 41 on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
Now on the Mount St. Joseph campus, it's the Roar Store. Located in the Harrington Center, the Roar Store is designed to meet the needs of our students. Like when you need a textbook, students can order books exclusively online that they can pick up at the Roar Store through our new eCampus site. eCampus includes 2 different shipping options. Free online shipping to Textbook Delivery Hub located in the Roar store or delivered to your off-campus residence. It's not just a bookstore, it's an everything store. The Roar store in the Harrington Center on the campus of Mount St. Joseph University.
While the Lions are just 10 minutes away from picking up their first win ever against Heidelberg. Last time these teams met was almost 3 years ago to the day, November the 19th, 2018. Heidelberg won it by 12, 59-47. The Student Princes came in with a 5-zip advantage over the Mount. But the Lions heading into the fourth quarter lead it by 13, 54-41. Rose Hulman has already lost this afternoon to DePauw, so DePauw continues on in the football playoffs. 54-41. Rogers back into the ballgame with Ratliff, Walters, Sweeney, and Ballard for Heidelberg. For the Lions, it is Shelby Turner, Maddie Hathaway, Murphy, Scott, and Pouncey. The only senior the Lions have on the floor right now is Maddie Haberthy. Rogers on the left-hand side, left baseline. Sweeney for the long three, rimmed it in and out, no good. And the ball knocked free on the sideline and out of bounds. And it was last touched by Heidelberg, although Rogers and the inbounds pass comes into the backcourt to Scott against the 2-2-1 full court pressure now. And the Lions will break it, but the ball knocked free in the front court, taken back in the backcourt. With it, Sweeney to the free throw line, put it up around the rim, rattled around, won't go. Rebound taken down by Heidelberg, and it was knocked away and out of bounds. 9:16 to go, 54-41. 13-point lead, and now the officials, I think, are going to put some time back up on the clock. Nope, they're going to leave it right where it is. So Scott will put it in play against the 2-2-1. And the ball knocked free, and it will stay with the Mount as it was knocked out of bounds by Heidelberg. They fall back into that 2-3 zone. 9 minutes to go in the ballgame. Lions lead it by 13. Left side, Haberthy. Haberthy, bounce pass out front, Turner, now to Murphy. Murphy, baseball pass, fires it over to the left wing to Haberthy. Straight on, three-pointer, got it. Haberthy has got 26 in the ball game, excuse me. And coming the other way, and it will be a foul called against Pouncey. 57-43, Lions lead it. And Pouncey gets the foul called. And that is her second. And going line right will be Rogers. Rogers puts up the free throw, up and good. Rogers with 7 in the ball game, and it's 57-44. And the pass stolen away by Heidelberg. They get the ball up to Sweeney. Sweeney into the front court, kicks it off to Ratliff, left baseline for the three in the corner, no good. Rebound comes out long, goes out of bounds, and it will return to the Mount. 8:30 to go. And Dan Benjamin wants to use one of his remaining timeouts, and he will. 57-44, Mount leads it by 13. And it's going to be the media timeout. Originally he wanted the 30, but now they'll go full. 8.5 left to go in the ball game. Your score, the Mount 57 and Heidelberg 44 on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
Life should be enjoyed, so get up and start at Iron Sharp.
When I was offered an amazing job right out of college, I realized right away that what I had done was learn how to learn. My liberal arts degree from Mount St. Joseph University has really given me the confidence to believe in myself and take on anything that comes my way.
3-7-4-8-15-38.
Well, in Columbus this afternoon, Ohio State just under 5 minutes to go. They've really called off the Dogs. They led it 49-0 at the half. It's 49-7, 5 minutes to go in the ballgame. Iowa State trying to come back from behind against Oklahoma. Iowa State down 28-21, 2 minutes to go in that ballgame. Jansen against the 2-2-1 full court pressure. Inbounded the ball to Turner, back to Jansen. Jansen almost palmed the ball. Gets it back to Turner. Left wing Scott all alone. Left wing three. No good. Came right back to her though. Back out front Jansen. Shot clock resets to 20. On the left wing to Haberthy. Down on the left baseline to Murphy for the three. Nope. And the rebound comes back out to Shelby Turner again. Lions a couple of back-to-back long offensive rebounds. With it on the right-hand side, Haberthy down into the right corner for the long three. Nope, and the rebound taken down by Walter this time. Gets it up the floor to Rogers. Rogers all the way to the line, to the lane, put up the shot, hit the bottom of the backboard. Pulled down by Murphy. Got the ball taken away by Ballard. Put up the shot from 15, right wing, no good. And it's taken down by Jansen. Jansen will get it up the left-hand side. Now to Shelby Turner. Lost the handle, but keeps the dribble alive. Turner with it. On the right side to Haley Scott. Scott dribbles down right wing, right of the lane. Got the ball knocked free, still with the dribble. Turnaround shot off the glass and rim. No, Jansen got the rebound. Out to Haberthy, left corner. She'll dribble it back out. 15 on the shot clock now after the Lions get another offensive rebound. Haberthy, left side Scott, hands it off to Haberthy, top of the key, put it up short, and the rebound, Haberthy chased it down, tipped it over to Murphy. Murphy, left baseline shot won't go, rebound Turner. Turner gets it underneath to Scott, Turner on 10-footer of the lane, good. Scott with 12, and it's a 59-44 Lions lead. Boy, they have just played outstanding defense here today and then hit the boards there. Foul called away from the ball will be on Shelby Turner. Turner with her third personal foul. 6:41 left to go. Martin's into the ball game for Heidelberg. Thomas is into the contest. Sweeney will leave. So will Ratliff and Walter. 6:41 remaining. Inbounds pass knocked free, stolen away. Lions get the ball back. Foley gets it over to Jansen and she'll walk it across. Jansen into the front court. Jansen with it. Gets it off to Scott. Hands it off to Foley. Left wing Haberthy. Back out to Foley, top of the key. Right of the lane. Dribbles down to the right baseline. Spins outside. Picks up the dribble. Lost the handle. Back out to Haberthy. Fakes left. Goes right to Scott. Top of the key, Jansen, long three, missed everything and out of bounds. Shot clock was dwindling down and Jansen had to put the shot up. 59-44. Lions now putting on a 2-1-2 zone press of their own, but Sweeney will bring it up, gets it off to Ballard. Cross court, right wing to Thomas, top of the key. To Koenig, now over on the left-hand side. Sweeney put it up, no good, and Murphy got the rebound. Boy, she has been outstanding on the glass here this afternoon. Murphy, top of the key, put up the three-pointer, no good, not a good shot, and the rebound will be called against the Lions. Murphy has grabbed 8 rebounds here this afternoon, and she's got 5 assists. But that was probably not a shot that Dan Benjamin wanted the Lions to take that early in the shot clock. 5.5 remaining. We're almost halfway through the fourth quarter. Sweeney to Ballard, up and under. Nice pass underneath to Martin, laid it up and in. Alyssa Martin with 5 in the ball game, and it's 59-46. Coming the other way, Scott laid it up. No, the foul from behind will be called on Marissa Thomas. Thomas with her second. And that's the second against Heidelberg. Check that there first. Thomas out. And checking in, Alicia Carter. Scott, line left for 2. Haley shooting 81% coming in. Hits the free throw. She She has 13 in the ball game. Scott today, 5 of 12 from the field, hit 2 3-pointers. Second one, good again. Scott 2 for 2 from the line. She has got 14 points in the ball game, and it's 61-46. Martin, left elbow, 15-footer around the rim and in. Martin, a 6'3" junior. Baseball pass. I'm not sure where Murphy was throwing the ball. I don't think Dan Benjamin knew where she was throwing the ball either. Leading the contest is Ballard. So Ballard is out, and back in is Thomas. Thomas has it near the half-court stripe, and she shuffled the feet and walked with it. 4:49, and at this pace, we won't be out of here till Thanksgiving, folks. Neither team really handling the basketball well late in this ball game. 4:45 to go in the contest. Lions leading it 61-48. Bounce pass right of the circle to Scott. Hands it off to Shelby Turner on the right wing. Chloe Jansen, top side Turner. Turner spins into the lane with the right hand. Bounce pass right of the lane to Scott. Threw up an air ball from 15 feet. And it's pulled out of the air by Elisha Carter. Carter up the floor to Sweeney. Sweeney to the left of the lane with the left-hand dribble. Now peels it back out front. Sweeney with it between the circles. On the left-hand side, Thomas. Thomas tried to feed a cross-court pass, but it's intercepted by Murphy. Murphy to the free throw line. Right wing to Maddie Haberthy for 3. Got it. Haberthy has got 29, 5 threes this afternoon in this game, and she has not been to the charity stripe. 3:50 to go. Lions lead at 64-48. Heidelberg is going to lose their 4th in a row, all on the road. With it is Sweeney, top of the circle. Got the ball knocked free by Haberthy. Going back near the timeline is Thomas to pick it up. Thomas right of the lane, got the ball stripped away by Haberthy. Ball loose on the baseline. Shot clock goes awry, and the turnover will give it back to the Lions. Sweeney out, Ratliff back in for Heidelberg. Now coming in is Rogers. Checks in with 7 points. Sitting down will be Thomas. Inbounds pass. Lions break the press into the front court with Murphy. Hands it off on the left side to Scott. Scott looking underneath to the left baseline. Cross court into the left corner. Turner around the horn on the left wing. Now down into the left corner to Scott. Back out to Haberthy. Haberthy drives left to the lane. Kicks it to Scott. Left corner 3. Got it! 17 in the game for Scott. And with 3 minutes to go, Lions lead it by 19. On the right wing, Rogers put up a 3, no good. Rebound, Walter, 1 dribble, put it up short, got her own rebound, back up and in. Walter's got 10, but she is well shy of a double-double. She's only got 5 rebounds. Haberthy on the left baseline, now to the left wing to Murphy, 3-pointer, got it. If she can hit that shot consistently in conference play, Lions are going to be tough. 20 points, Lions lead, and a timeout will be taken by Heidelberg, and we'll take one also. 2:24 left to go in the game. Your score, the Mount 70, Heidelberg 50 on Ultimate Sports Talk.
Where are you headed? Where would you like to go? New heights, right? That's why you're going to college in the first place. At Mount St. Joseph University, we integrate academic excellence, real-world experience, and individual attention so that you can go further than you ever thought possible. In fact, over 96% of our graduates over the past 3 years were employed or pursuing graduate studies within 6 months of graduation. Are you ready to climb higher? Begin your ascent at msj.edu.
Every day is a great day at the Wishbone Tavern in the Delhi Plaza. The Wishbone Tavern still serves the best wings and burgers in town, but now they offer brunch on Saturday and Sunday starting at 10 a.m. And for your next event, use the Wishbone Tavern's party room, capable of holding up to 60 people. Contact Nicole for a reservation. With a menu full of fresh ingredients, hand-breaded appetizers, and a relaxed family-type atmosphere, your good time will begin when you walk in the door. The Wishbone Tavern in the Delhi Plaza, a proud member of the community, open Monday through Friday at 11, Saturday and Sunday at 10. Heidelberg has a top of the key, Ratliff to the free throw line, Walter, and Walter is fouled by Haberthy. Haberthy reaching in, got Walter across the arm. That is the second foul on, check it, the third foul on Maddie. Ratliff will put it in play right over her own bucket. Looking, gets it into the left corner to Rogers, laid it up with the right hand, good. Rogers with 9 in the ball game. And with 2:05 to go, it is an 18-point Mount lead. Jansen to the lane, left-hand layup, overshot the bucket, pulled out of the air by Ratliff. Ratliff brings it up the other way for Heidelberg. Left sideline to Rogers, underneath to Martin. Martin left of the lane, tried to feed it back outside, finally does, and gets it out on the left-hand side to Rogers. Back over on the right side, Ratliff. Ratliff top of the key, kicks it over left wing to Rogers. Long three, drilled it. Rogers now has got 12, but we didn't know she had that kind of range. 70 to 55, a minute 33 to go in the ball game. Jansen making her first start of the season. Off to Maddie Haberthy, spins to her left. Haberthy dribbles down right wing, gets it off to Shelby Turner. Underneath right of the lane, Scott, back outside, Haberthy, back to Scott, over to Haberthy, left corner to Murphy for the three, roundabout, no good, and the rebound taken down by Walter. Walter clears it up the floor into the front court to Elisha Carter, gets it off, Carter to Ratliff, she'll drive the lane, left-hand push shot, up and in. Nice shot by Ratliff, she has got 8 in the ball game. And I believe we're going to have a timeout taken by the Lions with 58.7 seconds to go. We will also your score. The Mount 70, Heidelberg 57.
Do you want to grow as a leader? Mount St. Joseph University offers a flexible master's degree in organizational leadership. Classes meet about one Saturday a month. Climb higher and become the leader you were meant to be. Begin your ascent at msj.edu/MSOL.
58.7 seconds to go in the ball game. 70 to 57 after the game. Stick around. We'll talk with Maddie Haberthy, the new all-time career leading scorer of the Mount, and Dan Benjamin. Lions will even their season mark at 2-2 after this one. They lead it by 13. Jansen will inbound it, and does to Haberthy. Haberthy with it, behind the back dribble, lost it, but Haberthy went back and got it, and then Walter knocked Haberthy to the floor unintentionally. Haberthy hit the floor hard, but still that was just the third team foul against Heidelberg. And coming into the ball game will be Ballard. Ballard checks in, and Walter is going to leave. And Walter leaves with 10 points in the game and 6 rebounds. So she will not get her double-double today. With it, Jansen, 45 seconds to go, hands it off to Murphy. Now gets it off, and the Lions are going to run the weave and run some time off. With it, Turner got the ball stripped away. Ball loose on the floor, picked off the floor. Rogers has it. Check it, that's Carter. Carter left wing for the 2-point shot, got it. She had both feet on the line. Carter were their first 2, and the Lions are going to take another timeout again. 27.8 seconds to go in the ball game. It's the Mount 70, Heidelberg 60 on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
Indeed presents Job Searching with Scherzer.
Let's do this. Before you get in the game, make sure your stats are up to date. Then, it's all about focus. Max focus. Yes!
27.8 seconds to go in the ball game. Lions leading it by 11, 70 to 59, as they have corrected the book and the scoreboard. Ohio State winning here this afternoon in the Horseshoe, as they have pulled out the victory 56-7. They win this afternoon over Mel Tucker and the Michigan State Spartans. Mel Tucker and Michigan State all week were the darlings of ESPN, and the Buckeyes thumped them. Putting it in play on the far side will be Haley Scott at three-quarter court. Looking, inbounds it into the backcourt to Maddie Haberthy, and she is bodied up and fouled by Rogers. So Rogers with her second personal foul, third against Heidelberg as a team. And putting it in play will be Scott right in front of the scorer's table near midcourt. Does into the backcourt to Jansen. Jansen ahead of the pack will lay it up and in. Heidelberg, I think, just got a little confused as to what side of the floor they were playing on. At least that's what it looked like. Rogers the other way, three-pointer, no good. Rebound Jansen. Lions lead it by 13. 10 seconds to go in the ball game, and that'll do it. Jansen's just going to dribble out the clock. Lions will go to 2-2. Heidelberg will lose 4 in a row. Your final score here this afternoon from the Harrington Center. It is the Mount St. Joseph Lions 72, Heidelberg 59. We'll be back to talk with head coach Dan Benjamin and Maddie Haberthy after this one, right after these timeouts.
For more than a century, Mount St. Joseph University has prepared nursing leaders who serve their patients with the heart of a lion. With flexible undergraduate and graduate programs, the Mount will help you climb higher. Begin your ascent at msj.edu/nursing.
Medical care for your child is important, and your choice in doctors should be well thought out and have your complete confidence. Mount St. Joseph alum Dr. Libby Spees is one of you. She's from Cincinnati and practices here. Dr. Spees understands what's important to parents when it comes to their child's well-being. She treasures her patients, watching them grow and forging relationships with the families. And she's accepting new patients. Call for an appointment today at 513-246-8900. Dr. Libby Spees. Official Investigations and Security Services in Cincinnati is your official provider of investigative, surveillance, and process servicing, uniformed, armed, and unarmed security services, executive protection, and bodyguard services. Official Investigation and Security Services is not only licensed in the tri-state area, but also Georgia, Tennessee, Michigan, West Virginia, and Texas. Not only private investigation services, but also mobile notary public services and more. Call Official Investigation and Security Services in Cincinnati, 844-263-3424. Well, the Lions win it here this afternoon by a final score of 72-59. Maddie Haberthy leading the way here today, as she had 29 points, but that's only half the story. Haberthy also becomes the Mount St. Joseph University all-time leading scorer, as she came into the game tied with Julie Bierman with 1,450 points during her career, and now she has got 1,479, and she is the new all-time Mount St. Joseph career scoring leader, 21 points shy of 1,500. Haberthy this afternoon, 29 points on the day, 12 of 21 from the field, 5 of 10 from three-point range. She didn't go to the line, but she didn't need to. Haberthy had 7 rebounds, 5 assists in the ball game, had 3 personal fouls, played all but 1 minute here in this afternoon's ball game, and Haberthy easily the star of the game in this one. Also in double figures for the Lions today, Haley Scott. Scott 17 points. She was 3 of 6 from three-point range, 6 of 14 all total from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Haley 3 rebounds, had 5 steals in the game, 3 blocked shots, and 2 personal fouls in 35 minutes of action. 9 points each to Murphy and Shelby Turner. Turner, 3 of 10 from the field, 2 of 6 from three-point range, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Turner also had 4 rebounds, an assist, and 2 steals in the contest. And Murphy had 9 points on 4 of 12 from the field. She hit 1 3-pointer late in the ball game, but she also had 8 rebounds, 6 assists, a steal, and a blocked shot in 36 minutes of play in her first start as a Lion in college basketball. And Chloe Jansen, 6 points, her first start of the year coming back from the knee injury. Didn't need her offensively tonight in scoring, but she handled the ball probably 70% of the time. Jansen, 6 points in the ball game, 2 of 6 from the field, 0 of 1 from three-point range. She was 2 of 3 from the line, 6 rebounds for Chloe, 5 assists, 5 steals, 4 personal fouls in 32 minutes of play. And Pouncey added the other 2. Pouncey in the ballgame, 2 of 2 from the line, 1 rebound, and 2 fouls in 12 minutes of action. Leading the way for Heidelberg, just 2 girls in double figures today. Rogers had 12 points on 5 of 18 from the field, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. And Bailey Walters had 10 points here today on 5 of 8 from the field, but only 6 rebounds. So first game this year, she has not had a double-double in 24 minutes. Of course, she sat out the last 9 minutes of the first half with 3 personal fouls. So in all honesty, she did not play the type of game, just 24 minutes she played here this afternoon. 8 points to Ratliff in the contest. Lily Sweeney had 9 points in the ball game. As we said, Ratliff had 8. Alyssa Martin had 7 in the ball game. Koenig and Annika Sweeney each had 3. And Elisha Carter with 2 points in the ball game. Lions in the contest, 27 of 69 for 39%, 11 of 31 for 35%, and they were 7 of 9 from the free throw line for 78%. Lions as a team committed 17 turnovers, but they forced 27 turnovers out of Heidelberg here this afternoon. Block shots, Lions had 4, Heidelberg had 3. Steals, Heidelberg had 10, the Lions had 14. Assists, pretty much even. Heidelberg 13 and the Lions 18 in the ball game, but the rebounding total went by way of Heidelberg, but the Lions still were able to get this one easily. 54-36. Heidelberg out-rebounded the Lions by 18 in the ball game. They got 16 in the ball game. Heidelberg was 24 of 69 from the field for 35%, 7 of 33 from three-point range for 21%, and 4 of 9 from the field, from the free throw line for 44% here this afternoon. As far as leading the game, Heidelberg led it twice, the Lions twice, the lead changed hands once, and the game was tied twice, but when it was all said and done, the Lions had the victory here, 72-59, evening their season mark at 2-2, heading into their game on Wednesday afternoon at 2:30 against Defiance. And as far as Heidelberg is concerned, they are now 1-4 on the year, and they will be at home Tuesday to face another Heartland Conference opponent, Bluffton. That will be Tuesday night at 7 o'clock, and they will finally be home, Heidelberg will, after a 4-game road trip. When we come back, we'll talk with Maddie Haberthy and Dan Benjamin after this timeout. Conquer the impossible at Barbarian Apparel. Specializing in team apparel, you'll stand out with Barbarian's custom sublimation, artwork, and screen printing. Each piece of team uniform is specifically designed with your preferences in mind, including graphics, color, logos, and fabric selections. Barbarian Apparel is committed to creating exceptional cutting-edge sportswear and providing excellent service. You'll also have full communication through the whole process, so you know exactly what's going on. Get the best and start your order at barbarianapparel.com or email any questions at barbariancustomers@gmail.com. Well, back here at the Harrington Center, Maddie, you've got your own personal rooting section back behind us, but congratulations. That's a big thing, a big pressure off your shoulders now.
It was. I knew once I hit the shot that I needed to ton of bricks were just off my shoulders, and it was, okay, now I can go play.
And you did 29 points here, but you didn't go to the free throw line. Is that the one disappointment for you today?
I mean, I'm okay with it as long as we won and we got all the opportunities to score that we needed.
I know you were a little nervous heading into this one, but like you said, it was like the weight of the world went off your shoulders when you hit that shot.
Yeah, once I hit it, I was like, all right, I can relax and just play my game like I know how.
Okay, did you know it was good when you let go?
Yeah, I did. I was a little like, please, but once I saw it go down, I knew it was in.
I mean, you've had so many shots over the last 5 years that have either won games or tied games or whatever. What's the biggest shot that you can remember right now?
Well, right now it's the Spalding game just because that was Lauren Hill's day, and we really wanted to win, honoring number 22, and we did that. So that's why at the end when we were down, I felt like she was in the stands with us saying never give up, and that's what we did. We won the game because of her.
So when you come into this ball game, and I know I talked to you before the game, and you're thinking about, okay, I got to hit this shot, I've got to hit this shot, get it out of the way as soon as possible. Did they try to design it for you to get it done early?
I don't think he designed it. He knew I would get it, so he would just say, relax, and it'll come to you when it happens, and it did.
I know you want to talk about the team, so let's talk about the team. How good can this team be this season?
I think we can be really good just because we have so many people that can do shooting, dribbling. It helped having Chloe back just because it took space and like time for me to be the point guard. I needed some breathers out there, and with our fast break game, that's our biggest game right now. We're so fast and quick that we can break the press, and they don't know who to guard because everyone can shoot on the floor.
Yeah, I know. Bringing Chloe back really has taken, again, the weight of the world off of your shoulders.
It has.
And you've also got, Shelby Turner has really turned out to be good, and Murphy is coming through with some clutch shots also.
Yeah, with Shelby, it's confidence. She can shoot the ball like no other, but she just needs to be more confident, and when she does, she hits them just like all the rest of us.
Okay, I've kept you away from the family long enough. Congratulations. Really good job.
Thank you.
Maddie Haberthy, 1,479 points.
Thanks.
Lions win here today. Dan, we know what it means to her. She was glad to get it out of the way. Were you glad to get it out of the way early?
Oh, absolutely. Once she made it, and you could just see everything come off of her shoulders, and the team. I think the team won it just as much as she did, so it was good to see that go down early, and obviously she had a heck of a game. I haven't read the stats yet, but I heard you talking to Maddie about Chloe and what a difference Chloe does at the point, and I talked to our young guards about if you want to become a special player in this game, in this conference, you need to be on her coattails asking her to help you every day.
The first shot that Maddie put up, I didn't want to bring this up to her, but the first shot she put up looked like she was short-arming it and everything else, but man, the second one went in, and after that, she went 12 of 21 from the field here today.
Yeah, she was nervous, and I tried to tell her before the game, just shoot.
Yeah.
And it's hard, She knew she was breaking a 30-year history right there today, and man, that's amazing, and like I told them in the locker room, you guys come my age, you're going to be sitting around talking about that, and you guys were all part of her career, and you should be proud of what you helped her accomplish.
I asked her this question, I'll ask you, how good can this team be?
I lose a lot of sleep, sometimes over losing games, but this year I was losing a lot of sleep because I thought of how great we could be. Obviously, we took some bumps in the road early, but I don't think Anaya and Kilesia realize how good they could be. Kara King could be really good. Julia could be a heck of a role player at the 5. We get a couple other girls back off of injury. We could be really good. We just need to find that next point guard who can step up and give Chloe breathers and do what they need to do, and we could be really good.
Shelby Turner has really turned out to be an offensive machine here this season. Haley Scott, she's hitting the shots inside. But Dan, when you look at this team, Murphy, like you said, she starts hitting those shots. You got 5 girls on the floor at any one particular moment that can hit shots from anywhere.
Absolutely. And we're trying to get Anaya to understand that when she starts thinking about what she wants to do, it's too late.
Yeah.
Just react, because your ability to get to the hole is crazy. Your ability to draw 2 defenders is absolutely crazy too, and it's hard to do that. But you got we had 2 people in double figures and 1-2 at 9. So. Pretty darn good. 6 rebounds for a girl who's not playing fully healthy. We'll take that all day.
This is going to come out sounding like a criticism, but it's not. but Murphy is the best ball handler I think I have ever seen that commits as many turnovers as she does.
Yeah, she's got to get used to the game and get comfortable, and we're trying to make her comfortable. You look, she had a great game. She played 35 minutes, had 9 points, and had 8 big rebounds. That's where we said we got to start, winning. We're not going to win the rebounding. We know we're not, but we can't give them second and third chances on defense. And, I'll take 9 and 8 out of her, and I'll take, obviously, 29 and 7 out of Maddie all day. But it was a great team effort. And, like I said, we had 3 or 4 girls sitting out, and hopefully when they come back, they can contribute and give them some breathers.
Good win heading into the first game of the conference season on Wednesday, right?
Absolutely. We open up Wednesday right before Thanksgiving with Defiance, who's always a tough opponent. Alan does a great job up there, but I'm excited to open up the conference.
Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
We'll see you.
Dan Benjamin, after the win this afternoon by a final score of 72-59, we'll take one final timeout after this.
Changing lives is what great teachers do. And as I saw more students struggling to read, I looked to Mount St. Joseph University for help. The Mount is a national leader in reading science with highly effective research-based methods. Their faculty equipped me to teach students with a range of learning differences, and I was able to make an immediate impact in the classroom. The Mount's fully online reading science program helped me climb higher in my career, but more importantly, is improving the lives of my students. Begin your ascent at msj.edu/read.
So your final score this afternoon, 72-59. The Lions win it here today by that final score. Their record now 2-2, and Heidelberg falls to 1-4. Lions' next game will be this coming Wednesday afternoon at 2:30 against Defiance here at the Harrington Center. I will not be able to bring you that. To really get the conference season started out. 2 o'clock with the women's game, 4 o'clock with the men's game. Our thanks to a lot of people here this afternoon. Dr. Williams for granting us permission to broadcast Mount St. Joseph Athletics. Athletic Director Melanie Wagner, Sports Information Director Blake Watson, the coaching staff on both teams, Rachel Ferry and Dan Benjamin. To the Sports Information Department of Heidelberg, producer Greg Mitchell, and tonight's sponsors, Barbarian Apparel. Contact us at barbariancustomers@gmail.com. The Wishbone Tavern. Call Nicole for your catering needs at 513-834-8607. Mount St. Joseph University. Iron sharpens iron. Call today at 513-383-9773. Dr. Libby Spees. Call for an appointment at 513-246-8900. LIT Wellness. Call us at 513-659-3017. Indeed and Indeed Flex, coming to Cincinnati soon. Call 513-984-2274. The Roar Store on the campus of Mount St. Joseph University. Official investigators and security services. Call now 844-263-3424. And our thanks to Maddie Haberthy for breaking the record as early as she did. For everyone here at the Harrington Center, I'm Dave Mitchell. Have a good night, everybody.